Hi, and welcome to another course here in the Indicator Library. My name is Andrew Hart, coming at you from bigtrends.com. Would like to welcome everyone here, and just to let you know, we're going to be covering DMI positive, DMI negative, and ADX today. This is, of course, another one of my favorite indicators that I pretty much use, or at least review, for every in analysis of any stock, ETF, or index. Basically, by the end of this course, you will be able to use DMI, ADX, and of course, DMI and ADX to within a split second is my goal. Within under 2 seconds, you should be able to look at any chart by looking at DMI and ADX and be able to determine if it's in a bear move, a bear trend, a bull trend, and whether or not that trend is tradable, all within a split second. And of course, we'll be showing you exactly how to use confirmations, which is important here at Big Trends, and how down to the penny you can know whether or not it's tradable or not for a bull or a bear trend. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And of course, this is more or less a lot like our MACD course, a foundational course, because not only do I like to use DMI, DMI negative, and ADX, but I also like to use what you'll be learning here in another course in the Indicator Library is DMI difference. So definitely want to be watching this course before you watch that one. All right, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. As you all know, access to Big Trends and its coaching services is provided for educational and informational purposes only. I will let you just kind of peruse the rest of that here over the next few seconds. Okay. Basically, the big thing to take away from that is, of course, you are responsible for your trades, and you should take accountability for your success or inability to create success. And of course, what we're going to be teaching you today is going to get you one step closer to creating that success from your trading, from your perspective of your trading goals. So, first off, we're going to go give you a little bit of background on this indicator. It's a very popular indicator. All of you should have this available not only on your broker platform, which it may or may not have a lot of indicators, but also if you have an independent charting platform, this is widely available. So we're going to cover this, and you should be able to gain a lot of value from this. Okay, so who created the directional movement indicator? And that's actually it's the directional movement index. So I mean, you'll hear different people, as you can see here, whether it's called the directional movement indicator or the directional movement index, potato type thing. But at any rate, the directional movement index was created by Wells Wilder, who was another father of technical analysis, and basically created other technical indicators like RSI, which is the relative strength index, which you may have heard of. Created what we have there is called ATR. ATR stands for, of course, average true range. And these are all some great indicators that you will be learning about, and also some very good indicators. But basically, DMI, the directional movement index, is plotted by calculating the maximum range that the price has moved in a given period of time. So all these indicators are based on movements in a given period of time. Now, as you'll recall, in other, whether it's acceleration bands, we look at 20 bars. Whether it's momentum divergence, we look at 40 bars. Whether it's MACD, we're looking at basically 12 and 26. Remember, 12 and 26 bar exponential moving averages, and then a 9 bar exponential moving average on that. So there's a lot of different periods, but each one is optimized for its specific indicator. In this case, DMI, we're going to be looking at the 14 bar periods, 14 periods. So if you're looking at a daily chart, that's 14 days, trading days. Looking at an hourly chart, that's 14 hours. So this is also the traditional setting, should be the default. If not, I would recommend changing it to a 14 bar on your charting platform. But basically, what does the DMI seek to do? We're talking about DMI positive and DMI negative, right? What is this seeking to do? It's trying to measure the directional movement, right? Directional movement index. It tells you there's two lines. There's a DMI, which is representative of what? The bearish trend, and DMI positive, which is representative of the bullish trend. So, the two directions that a stock can move, right? If DMI negative is, let's say it's the red line, and we'll see plenty of chart examples here in just a second. If DMI negative is increasing, what does that mean? Well, more than likely DMI positive is decreasing, and the stock price is what? Probably moving lower. So whatever direction a stock price is going, if it's going higher, then DMI positive is going to be going higher. If it's going lower, then DMI negative. So each one of these tells you the strength of its respective trend. DMI negative being obviously correlated to a bear trend. DMI positive being correlated to a bullish trend. So basically, what's DMI going to help you do? It's going to help you distinguish between trends and ranges. Now, there's a lot of different ways to trade DMI out there, and the basis of it is that your easiest way to trade that everyone who knows this indicator that they can find out how to trade it uses is open to so many whipsaws that that's why there's 90% or 80% of options traders lose money when they first start out. It's because they're typically not aware of what gives them an edge. They're doing what everyone else is. So of course we'll show you exactly how to define those confirmed points, confirmed buy and sell. And then of course we're going to talk about the next slide, which is going to do what? Give us a third tier filter. You're starting to notice what? Some sort of a pattern here. Everything that we're teaching you in each one of these indicator courses is not only giving you a specific system, rule-based systems, but also talking about systems in general. You start to really layer in the idea of what a system is. Not only does it have a primary indicator, a primary, a leading indicator, but it also has filters. Well, in this particular DMI system, ADX is really going to be our filter. It's also, you could say that they kind of share the leading, the lead part of the system specifically, but in my view, it's more of a filter in this system, and we'll learn everything about it. But of course, more importantly, what is the ADX? Well, the ADX is obviously the average directional index, and it was also obviously developed by Wells Wilder as well, and it measures the strength of the trend. So hey, this is important, guys. Not only do we have the DMI to tell us what trend is prevailing, what's the current prevailing trend? Well, you look at the DMIs. Well, now whatever the current prevailing trend is, now we have a way to quantify the strength of the current prevailing trend. So let's say DMIs say there's a bullish trend. That's all good and great, but is it strong enough for you or I to invest our capital in that trend? Well, that's exactly what ADX is going to tell us. ADX measures the strength of the trend, of course, like I said, but readings below 20, and these are kind of going to give you some levels to watch out here. And if you don't have this in your particular charting platform, which most of you probably do, there should be a built-in line at 25. And the reason why there's a built-in line at 25 is because why? Well, anything above 25 is what's considered, quote, strength, right? So ADX, as it trends higher, ADX can trend higher during a strong bear trend, and it can trend higher during a strong bull trend. If ADX is trending lower,